The number of families crossing the southern U.S. border more than quadrupled in May compared to the same month 1 year prior, and the number of unaccompanied migrant children more than tripled in the same period, according to federal data. In May 2018, 14,203 people and families crossed the U.S. border, a 435% increase compared to the 2,653 who crossed in May 2017, according to U.S. Customs and Border Protection data. In addition, a higher proportion of them were entering the country in between official border crossings. About two-thirds of families entering in May 2018 did so illegally, compared to 60% in May 2017. A total of 7,235 unaccompanied migrant children entered the U.S. last month, 89% illegally, a 329% increase from the 1,685 who crossed in May 2017, 87% of whom did so illegally. Overall, 339,987 migrants entered the U.S. via the southern border through May of fiscal year 2018, a nearly 11% increase compared to the same period in fiscal year 2017, when 306,793 migrants entered the country. The Customs and Border Protection fiscal year runs October-September. Share this article. Share nearly three-quarters, 74%, crossed illegally between official border crossings, a slight uptick in the ratio, compared to 73% during the same period the year before. It's unclear the extent to which the numbers reflect an increase in people crossing versus an increase in Border Patrol enforcement. Border Patrol. If this same volume was coming across 10 years ago, we probably wouldn't be able to manage it as effectively as we are today, he said. The exact number is unknown, but many of those families and children have sought asylum in the U.S. and will be subject to the Trump administration's immigration policies as they enter the immigration court system. While the total number of children and people and families known to have entered the U.S. from the southern border has risen year over year, their ratio out of overall crossings hasn't changed much during that time. Children accounted for 11% of all entries at the U.S.-Mexico border so far in 2018, compared to about 12% during the same period in 2017. The ratio of families rose 1 percentage point year over year to account for 28% of all southern border crossings through May 2018.